Proverbs chapter 12, verse 1, gives us another countercultural issue. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but one who hates correction is stupid. In the book of James in the New Testament, he says, count it all joy for the trials you're in. If you're like me, you don't like discipline, you don't like trials, you don't like hard times. None of us really do. But look at what Proverbs is saying here. It says, if you love discipline, if you accept a discipline for when you do something wrong, it means you love knowledge. Now, this doesn't mean that we look to be disciplined or we try to be disciplined, but it means that if we do something wrong, if we need corrected, especially by God, we accept it. We don't argue about it. We don't try to make excuses. We just confess, allow God to work in us to change our heart. You see, God's discipline is always for a reason, and it's not to hurt us. It's not to get back at us for something. It's always to teach us and help us to get closer to Him. It's also a way that we can learn to help others. It's an opportunity to help others. Because of what we learn, we can help others that are maybe going through other hard times or whatever. You see, so we should not look at discipline as a bad thing. It's something we shouldn't chase after. We should try to be doing the right things. But we need to have the right attitude. We need to ask God to not allow us to waste the pain we're in, not allow us to waste the discipline that He brings to us, and ask Him to help us to set aside our self-pity, our pride, and things like that, to learn what we can learn. Ask God to use our discipline, our pain, our trials to get closer to Him, to deepen our relationship with Him. Ask Him to use our struggles to help others to grow spiritually, to see Him for who He is. These two things are so important in our lives. It's really why we're here. We're here to become more like Jesus. We're also here to help others to see their need for Jesus. And trials and discipline are a perfect opportunity for us to do that. So when we do need discipline, let's try to learn from it instead of complaining about it. Confess and learn and change the way that God wants us to.